compulsories. In the finals, Michele Mitchell of the United States, interestingly enough, is in first place. Xu Mei of China is in second.
And it's very surprising to see Michele, who thought she would be anywhere from 5 to 10 points behind the Soviets and the Chinese going into the first round of optionals. And here she is, the leader.
And in the compulsory, she has one dive that she has to hit, and she hit it.
And we see Michele here in the hot tub getting that hot water over her so she relaxes her muscles, especially her arms. It's very important to have those arms nice and loose.
This was a moment ago.
This is her inward dive pike. This is the final dive in her first 4 in the compulsories. And look at that. What an entry. She's just really on today.
And she has been on with every dive. She has been on with 8s, 8.5, 7.5. That is the story. Kuldak, a novel on Kung Fu fighters. Here's Michele Mitchell of the United States. She is in the lead. And this is the father. This is Mitch, the father with a lucky hat.
And this is Michele's arm stand forward double somersault pike at 2.4. In the Olympic Games in '84, she balked on this dive.
Now that's with the foot coming down and hitting the platform again. It's automatic deduction of 2 points, and if you hit it twice, then it's a failed dive. And she struggled a bit on her arm stand in the preliminaries.
She held it fine.
Yes.
And that lineup was fine. That was a good dive. I'm glad she got by it, and she can sigh because she never has to do it again.
Again, that's right. She's retiring after this competition after the next 3 dives.
Look at this. See how she holds that arm stand and then bends at the waist to get that little kip into the somersault. There's a nice lineup. The dive should score 7, 7.5. It could have been just a little cleaner.
Now tell me the truth. Were you holding your breath on the arm stand?
Yes.
I think all of America
yes,
was.
Yes, I think everyone in the stadium was.
Yes. 53-28. Now here's Michele Mitchell. Her 6th dive, 6 out of 8. 3 to go, including this.
And this is the inward 2.5 somersault pike at 2.8. Some of you may remember that she replaced her inward 3.5 somersault with this dive, and it's really made a difference in her performance.
She needs 8.5s, maybe 9s here.
Very possible here, too.
She's in 2nd place. It'll be close.
It will be close.
But close enough?
If I was judging that, I would give that an 8. Solid dive. Watch this. Right into the somersault. Nice tight pike. My only criticism, and it's a very picky one, is that she didn't get completely straight on that lineup. See how her body is slightly bent on the entry? And
her
here
father on the
is
left,
her
or coach on the right.
He's going to swallow that paper. He's so happy. And, of course, her father wearing the lucky hat. He wore that hat in the '84 games, and he wore it again in her Olympic trials.
Her score is 7.5s and 8s, 64-68. Xu Mei of China is the leader. Michele Mitchell of the United States remains in 2nd place. Angela Sasalevich of the Soviet Union is in 3rd. Wendy Leanne Williams, United States, is in 4th. Qin Xiaodan of China is in 5th. And Suk Abish of East Germany is in 6th. Michele Mitchell of the United States, she is in 2nd place. But if she can hit 8s, 8.5,
well, here it is.
She can take over 1st place.
This is her most difficult dive. And here's her father. He knows how important this dive is. This is the back 1.5 somersault with 3.5 twists, a 3.2 degree of difficulty.
If she hits it here, she could win the gold medal. How close?
Real close.
Is it close enough?
We will find out. I would give it 8. I love that dive. She wrapped that dive and went right after it. You'll see in the profile here, very strong start. Right into the twist. Look at that. Nice tight body position. And here is this lineup. Very, very nice, firm dive. If I was judging, I would definitely give it 8s.
The judges agree. There's an 8.5 and a 9 to go with 8s and a pair of 7.5. 76.80. That's not going to be enough. Not quite enough. But she stays close. There she is with her coach, Ron O'Brien. So right now, let's spend a moment in time with Michele Mitchell.
And Michele Mitchell's coach is Ron O'Brien. You're watching her here. She's having a great performance so far.
Yeah, she's doing real well. I'm pleased with where she is at this point. And after that arm stand dive, which is low degree of difficulty and a little touchy on the takeoff, I'm real pleased with where she is.
She always looks a little bit tentative up there, like she might come back down and balk.
Well, that can happen, but fortunately she's done both of hers successfully, so she doesn't have to contend with that anymore, and she's got real good dives left, so I think she'll finish well.
When she's diving like this, does she get better? Does she hold this momentum?
Well, I think from this point on, she should get better. She's got 3 great dives left. We'll just have to see what she does with them.
Are you thinking gold medal, or do you dare?
I'm not thinking anything except straight up and down 3 more times, and then we'll see where we are.
All right. Good luck to you and to her. Let's go back to Charlie.
Thank you, Greg Lewis. Right now, Michele Mitchell is in second place, and as Ron O'Brien said, she does have the 3 dives to go. And now here's Michele Mitchell. Her 6th dive, 6 out of 8. 3 to go, including this.
And this is the inward 2 1/2 somersault pike at 2.8. Some of you may remember that she replaced her inward 3 1/2 somersault with this dive, and it's really made a difference in her performance.
She needs 8.5s, maybe 9s here.
Very possible here, too.
She's in second place. It'll be close.
It will be close.
But close enough?
If I was judging that, I would give that an 8. Solid dive. Watch this. Right into the somersault. Nice tight pike. My only criticism, and it's a very picky one, is that she didn't get completely straight on that lineup. See how her body is slightly bent on the entry? And
her
here
father on the
is
left,
her
or coach on the right.
He's going to swallow that paper. He's so happy. And, of course, her father wearing the lucky hat. He wore that hat in the 84 games, and he wore it again in her Olympic trials.
Her score is 7.5s and 8s, 64-68. Michele Mitchell of the United States. Her final dive in competition. She retires after this dive.
And what a dive to retire on. It's her best one. Forward 3 1/2 somersault tuck, 2.7.
She needs 8.5, 9s, points needed, 69 points for the gold. Will she have to settle for the silver?
She may. That dive was too short of vertical. I would expect lower scores than the ones she needed. Again, you saw she was slightly back on the platform, and that dive did not go in straight up and down and without the splash that the judges like to see. See that? That's going to hurt her.
8, 7, 7.5. That's not enough. 60-75. That's not enough for the gold. She is still in the middle of the medals with 1 diver to go. That is Chin Xiaodan.
Well, what did you think about this day? You were in contention for a gold at one point.
I felt really good up there, like somebody was watching over me. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy.
Silver in 84, silver in 88 is okay with you to finish the career?
Any medal is great with me to finish this career. I'm really pleased. And I'm really happy Wendy got in there, too.
What do you think made the difference today? It was within your grab till the very last there.
I think today was the experience of age versus the resiliency of youth. And I was hoping that experience would pay off, and it did for me. Silver's great.
Now what? No more diving at all? We don't get to see this beautiful performer anymore?
I think I might go up and do one more 3.5 or 10s and see what happens. But no, I think this is it.
America's enjoyed you as a champion. Great job here today. Let's go back to Charlie.
Thank you, Greg. Yes, and our congratulations also to Michele Mitchell to Shuyan Mei of China with the gold medal, Michele Mitchell of the United States with the silver, Wendy Leanne Williams with the bronze. And here is your gold medalist, Shuyan Mei of China. The gold medalist, and deservedly so.
She really did, Charlie. She
well.
hit back and reverse optionals very well. She was steady all the way through the compulsory rounds, and she certainly does deserve the gold, and we're very happy to see that happen for her.
The results are now official here at the women's platform, 10-meter platform. The gold to China, the silver to the United States, and the bronze to the United States. Let's go to Brian. Thank you, Brian. And it was expected, well, it was a possibility, let's put it that way, to be the reality of it is that Michele Mitchell had a possibility of going for the medal. She has the silver. Wendy Leanne Williams, we didn't think that she had that kind of a possibility, but she did. Shuyan Mei of China, she's the gold medalist, and deservedly so. She was really diving well, and now she's being announced to the crowd here.
People's Republic of China.
The youngest of 4 children. Her name, Yan Mei, means fresh flower.
médaille d'argent.
The silver medalist, Michele Mitchell, the United States of America.
And she now has 2. Won in Los Angeles in 1984, and there's her father, Mitch, with a lucky cap on. And the silver in 88. What a way to end a career. This is her last competition.
銅메달, médaille de bronze.
The bronze medalist, Wendy Leanne Williams, the United States of America.
And this is a surprise. A little tentative at the beginning of today. But then when she got to the last 3 or 4 dives, she got better and better and better. And it takes 8 dives. 8 dives to make the medal. And she did. Oh, what a moment.
관중 여러분, 중화인민공화국의 국가가 연주되겠습니다.
I think every photographer in the world always says, one more, just one more.
L'hymne national de la République populaire de Chine.
And what a
Ladies and
special
gentlemen,
moment
please stand for the
these
playing of
3
the
young
national
ladies.
anthem of the People's Republic of China.
This one you remember in your memory book the rest of your life.
이상으로 시상식을 마치겠습니다.
Shuyan Mei, gold medalist.
This concludes our Olympic victory ceremony. Thank you.
지금까지 오늘 경기를 관람하여 주신 관중 여러분께 감사드립니다. 내일 경기를 안내해드리겠습니다. 내일 경기는 남자 스프링보트 다이빙 예선 경기로 오전 10시와 오후 2시에 시작됩니다. 관중 여러분께서는 경기 시작 1시간 전까지 입장하여 주시기 바랍니다.
Thank you for watching the competition, and we'd like to inform you that the men's springboard preliminaries will begin at